Lady Gaga's Mayhem isn't just another album, it's a statement, a bold, electrifying return to form that proves why she's still one of pop's greatest icons. But beneath the larger-than-life sound, there's something deeper. Is this Gaga at her most authentic? Let's talk about it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Everything for Everybody. I'm your host, Lighthouse, and today we're talking about Lady Gaga's Mayhem album. Lady Gaga's latest album, Mayhem, marks a triumphant return to her pop roots, showcasing the larger-than-life sound that fans have come to adore. With this 7th studio release, Gaga explores the complexities of fame and simultaneously reminding listeners why she remains an influential force in the music industry. Packed with bold personality and uplifting energy, the album rekindles Gaga's signature magic while inviting fans along for the ride. Drawing inspiration from her fiancé, Michael Polanski, and her own reflections on identity, Gaga embraces her essence without the pressure to reinvent herself. Instead, Mayhem's a celebration of everything that makes her unique, blending nostalgic elements with fresh, bold sounds. The album explores inner turmoil and the duality of her public persona versus her private self, striking a balance that is both relatable and intensely personal. Musically, Mayhem thrives on eclectic influences from David Bowie and Prince to Nine Inch Nails, resulting in a dynamic sonic landscape that seamlessly melds genres. Tracks like Disease and the infectious Abracadabra highlight this blend, showcasing Gaga's ability to merge her theatrical flair with catchy pop hooks. The mix of heavy bass and lush synth layers makes this album a full-on experience, one that truly showcases Gaga's artistry. While some tracks may flirt with familiar themes, the album's standout moments such as Perfect, Celebrity, and Killer reveal a deep exploration of fame's psychological impact, all delivered with Gaga's signature humor and earnestness. I personally like Zombie Boy, Pause, and Die With a Smile. To me, I feel like Zombie Boy is going to be one of them songs that you have on your playlist for Halloween. You know, it's like a cheeky song, you know, it's very well written. I like it. It's infectious. I can see this actually being something. I can see her actually doing a video for it. I don't know. I can see a video for Zombie Boy, you know. Online, I've seen people responding to it, and, you know, I can see why this would be a good joint for her. Pardon my knuckle cracking. See, Zombie Boy has an infectious hook and it has a lot of pop sensibility. The track is both well crafted and irresistibly catchy. Meanwhile, Die With a Smile serves as a fitting conclusion to the album, delivering a strong final statement. Die With a Smile is just a beautiful duet ballad between Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars. I actually really like this song. It's very well written. I believe James Fauntleroy was a part of the writing of this song. It's really dope, man. I like this song, and it's like the most streamed song, and I feel like in totality, the sequence of the album and this song kind of like, you know, I don't know, it makes sense to me, you know, like it's like you have this whole like expression of like this duality of being in the spotlight and being a major pop icon or a pop superstar and trying to battle like what it's like to just be yourself with all this fame, because you know fame can be very dangerous, you know. I feel like it's a great return for her to, you know, showcase how she's grown and matured. I think Die With a Smile kind of ends it off peacefully for me because there's a lot of high energy on the album. This song just suits well. Some people don't like it. Some people say it throws things off, but to me, I feel like it's dope. Just like some people said Lady in My Life wasn't a good song for Michael Jackson for the Thriller album. They felt like it just was not good. And it's, you know, I personally like that song on Thriller, you know, but that's neither here nor there. That's what I like. Everything might not be for everybody, like the show suggests. I personally like Die With a Smile ending this project. Anyway, moving along. Despite some critiques regarding the album's pacing and a few tracks that may feel less cohesive, Mayhem ultimately stands as one of Gaga's strongest statements to date. It captures the essence of her journey, marrying art and commerce in a way that feels both audacious and authentic. As she boldly navigates the complexities of her identity and the chaos of fame, Lady Gaga proves once again that she is exactly where she belongs, at the forefront of pop music. In closing, Lady Gaga is one of those rare artists that fully embodies what it means to be a superstar. She's got the classical training, the show-stopping fashion, and the undeniable stage presence that places her amongst the greats. When you think about the icons of the past 40 years, Michael Jackson, Prince, Madonna, David Bowie, Elton John, Grace Jones, Freddie Mercury, Gaga stands right alongside them. In terms of stage presence, your costuming, putting albums together that actually can move stadiums and actually really galvanize people to support you, I think Gaga has that. In more recent times, she shares the space with the likes of Beyonce, Rihanna, Kanye West, Bjork, Katy Perry. It's all about the details, and Gaga has always been meticulous about her artistry. But with all that dedication to the art, where does Stephanie, Joanne, Angelina, Germanata fit in? That's the question that comes to mind when listening to Mayhem. The album feels like a shift, a more mature and evolved version of Gaga. It's still her, still legendary, but there's a new level of clarity in the music. Given what she's revealed about her struggles with mental health, it makes sense. She's been open about her diagnosis of psychosis and how it took her out of her reality for a time. That's heavy. What's powerful is how she's worked through it. Gaga has spoken about how she's had to integrate her personal and stage personas to stop seeing them as separate, warring identities. And in doing so, she's found the way to be both the fierce performer that we know and the person she wants to be off stage. That's a transformation we don't often see so publicly from someone at her level. She's been through the fire and has come out stronger, and Mayhem might be the most honest reflection of that journey. Until next time, thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the bell for the notifications. Everything for everybody, but I hope Lady Gaga's Mayhem album is for you. Peace.